Rocking with the freshest, the KRUZE review on 4 Fly.
And TP.
Yeah, we back with another unsigned edition.
Another unsigned edition.
Yeah, this artist's name is King D Havoc from Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah, out of Louisville, man.
Yeah.
Hometown again, once again.
What side of town is he from, bro, you know?
I ain't going, let me see. I actually went to school with this cat
a
long time ago.
Yeah.
High school, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say the southwest side.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe like the Chavalier area.
Yeah,
or
maybe a little bit of, probably a little bit of Park Hill in there.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
it's the Southwest. You say
the Southwest.
Yeah, I can't think of it. It ain't coming to my mind right now. But
okay. Where he's born. Well, yeah, we're gonna get into. He got three initial songs that he sent in. We're gonna get into this first one. I think it's the name of it is "Work It," I believe.
Okay.
See what it is. All right, then let's get into King D Havoc, yo.
Work it, twerk it, work it, twerk it, work it, twerk it. Go ahead, go ahead. Work it, twerk it, work it, twerk it, work it, twerk it. Go ahead, go ahead. All I wanna do is see your booty moving, grooving to the music. It's a beat YT. I wanna see you do it. Don't wanna be rude, but girl, you got a ass on you. Them hips and thighs, how you get them pants on you? You got the whole club peeping, and I'm looking too. All careful when you do it, don't hurt that thing. She putting in overtime, the way she work that thing. She thick like peanut butter out the freezer. She ain't a hood rat, shorty, she a damn diva. A real crowd pleaser. Look at the way she move, or brat. She got her own cash, no gut shots. Shorty got a real ass. I want a real bad. Yeah, I gotta have it.
I really don't know, man. I don't think that was the proper record for me to hear him for the first time, maybe. It sounds a little bit, I don't want to say, let's see, I guess a little bit dated a little bit, maybe. A few years. I mean, I guess it's, you know, cool, I guess, for maybe something in the club.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think the first time hearing it, I probably would go with something else for me to hear first.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah, I could see you saying it was kind of dated. You know, probably so. I think it's more for strip club more than anything. You know,
Yeah.
I think you might get a lot of play taking it down to the A or Memphis, you know what I'm saying? Go, you know, hit all the strip clubs, you know. Probably get a whole lot of money for that because that's what it's geared towards too. Maybe, you know, some DJs in the club might play it.
I was just saying, you know, the data, because it sounded to me like, what's that record that came out? Remember Hurricane?
It's your birthday.
It sounds. That's when it first came in. It kind of sounds like that, like the production sounds.
Yeah, the production sounds.
Like that. And I'm like,
yeah.
You know, that's the first thing that kind of hit me.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it sounds like a little bit. Going towards back that way.
Yeah,
now,
that's
if it
true.
Maybe came back that way. I mean, back then, maybe, you know what I'm saying. But now it don't really.
Yeah.
It don't really hit you like that.
Yeah, it sounds. His voice reminds me a lot of Gorilla Zoe.
Okay.
Yeah, and the way his wordplay is, a lot of the way that, you know, the way that he mentioned some of his bars kind of sound like, you know, I'm not trying to compare nothing like that, but, you know, sounds like kind of like the way Bubba Sparks kind of accentuates his bars in different, you know, on different words or whatever, you know.
Okay.
And those are some good artists. So they was geared to, you know, a lot of that music too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, I don't see nothing wrong with it. It's just, you know, like you said, it's more geared to the club, you know what I'm saying? So, but with that record alone, you know, I would definitely hit a lot of these strip club markets, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you might be able to, you know, get somewhere, you know, with the strip clubs just off of that record alone, not the whole EP. You know, I don't know what these other songs, you know, are based off of, but Work It, you know, definitely. But I give that song about a 3.5. You know, the production on it was pretty cool. You know, the details of the, you know, the beat sound pretty good coming through the speakers and stuff like that.
Yeah, the production was, you know, was okay to me. It just sounded like something that might have came out a little while ago.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. You know, it's definitely, you know, sounded a little, you know, it sounded like, you know, kind of like it was made after the Youngbloods era, you know, around the Snap, you know what I'm saying, kind of vibe. So maybe not, you know what I'm saying, but, you know, definitely I show some love, you know what I'm saying, for the effort part or whatnot, you know what I'm saying. All the other details, the cadence and everything else was there, you know what I'm saying. So good on that part. You know, this next record we got is Pray For Me, and this is by King D Havoc as well, from Louisville, Kentucky. So let's get into it.
Man, I think we got us one. King D Green Team. I remember late nights all alone, grinding off that power telephone, chasing my paper. My granny worried, mama nervous, but I'm still serving at her with the serpent. Yeah, I see the demons lurking. I was searching for a purpose, undecided, feeling nervous. Less of a damn breed, I kept the G and it's for certain. Ain't never been afraid, ain't never been a lame. Smiling on the outside, but inside I feel the pain. What would you do if you were stuck in my shoes? I had everything to gain and nothing to lose. Heart of stone, soul on ice, I ain't living right. That must explain these bad dreams I be having at night. Somebody pray for me, standing all alone. Somebody pray for me. Lord bless my soul, this game is so cold. I'm standing all alone. Somebody pray for me. Tears in my eyes with the heart of a lion. Stand tall, I got pride and I put it to the side. But sometimes I feel inside that nobody really gets it. I'm counting all my blessings, staying focused, never stressing. That just ain't healthy. Try to be rich and wealthy, don't let these niggas kill me. Somebody pray for me, Lord make a way for me. See, I'm just trying to reach my peak and get up out these fucking streets.
That was much better. That was I think we probably should have played that one first. But yeah, it kind of had like a 8-ball MJG type of feel to me. Maybe a little Bun B, a little T.I., especially on the production end of it. But yeah, I think that record's a good record, man. I think that was a good representation of who you are as an artist. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'll probably give that one a solid 4.5, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe a 5. Had some subject matter in there. So yeah, what you think?
I thought it was all right. I thought maybe you need to be remastered and mixed.
Yeah, on that part,
Yeah, I think, you know, a lot of the vocals was more high on the chorus than, you know, the verses or whatever. Yeah, I just think it needs to be mixed again. As far as the subject matter and everything, that did a real good job with that.
But the production, you think?
Yeah, just, you know, some of the production was, you know, just needs a little bit more work on the mixing.
The mixing part.
Yeah, the mixing part, you know.
You think about the beat?
Beat was cool. Sound, you know, like you said, you know, MJG 8-ball, you know, sounds real, you know, Southern. You know, I could see what's their name? I can't even think of their name.
UGK.
A little bit of UGK, more the the attic or whatever. You know, underground noise. I would say.
Okay.
You know, yeah, in that era or whatnot. But yeah, overall, you know, the full detail, I think it was, you know, pretty cool. Just on the mixing part, you know, needs a little bit more work, you know, to be heard. With, you know, some of the highs and lows was, you know, could definitely go a different way or whatever to sound better as far as the sound quality goes. But, you know, definitely good work. You know, I give that about a 3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So good. But yeah, got one more record to get into, and one is called Blue Hundreds. All right, so we're gonna get into this by King D Havoc, Louisville, Kentucky.
Blue cheese, all blue hundreds. You can ask about me, they'll take your eye running. The money don't stop, it just keep on coming. I got racks on deck. I got all blue hundreds, that big face money, that do what I wanna do. I ain't gotta wait money, that moving weight money, that in the state money, that you ain't gotta count it cause you know it's straight money. I've been doing what I wanna, blowing potent marijuana, got a pocket full of booze. I ain't talking about no downers, you ain't a living legend. Just to be living is a blessing. I stay chasing the bag so the band won't be stressing. I'm a boss in my section, connected and respected. But respect royalty when you see me, I'm the king and you know, just doing my thing, getting my change, stacking it up just to blow it. Shit.
Yo, blue face money ho, pull up on the scene, they be like that young nigga cold, styling on these niggas, I be dipped like from head to toe, Frank Dutch and Havoc done, bitch you already know, there you go, yes, I'm back on my bullshit, ain't I no blood, I no crip, ain't I no keep a rag, we all bleed red, my nigga, so let's just get the cash, I got a sweet lick, you don't even need a mask, we press the issue for you know it, they be waving flag, I'm building legacy, focus on what's ahead of me, stacking these 50s, these 20s, these 10s, these 5s, but look,
Blue Hundreds. King D Havoc, Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah,
what you say, bro?
Do it to me. Yeah, I think it was, you know, it was a pretty cool record, man. I think it was, like I said, it's a better presentation than the first one we played. You know, it was a nice little head nodder. I guess he had a feature on it. I think he said his name was Vaughn or something like that. Yeah. I think he had a pretty cool verse. Whatever. Yeah, I think it was I think it was an okay record, man.
Yeah.
I think I give it about a solid 4, maybe. What do you say?
Yeah, I think it was a cool record. That sound more geared to Bun B.
Yeah.
You know, definitely had a Bun B vibe to it. You know, that sounded more updated than either of the first 2 songs we played. You know, and, you know, it was a cool little vibe. You know, cadence sound pretty good. The production sound pretty good. It didn't have, you know, too many highs and lows. Sound pretty good. It was mixed pretty decent or whatever. You know, I give it a solid 4 as well. You know, yeah. So, you know, good work, and you know, definitely got potential. You know, I would say going forward on the next project. You know, maybe try to get you a different engineer. I don't know if you're doing it yourself, or you got somebody doing it, but sometimes a different ear, you know, can really put in a different perspective. And, you know, a lot of you unsigned artists too, you know, I'll drop a jewel for you. know, a lot of y'all think that y'all have to get these engineers that are hip hop. You don't. Go get you an engineer to engineer some rock and roll bands. The engineers live, you know, live music, because they got a better ear than a lot of these other engineers. It's always in the studio all the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, with your levels. So, you know, don't discriminate as far as, you know, race goes, because, you know, a lot of people think, you know, I'm gonna get somebody black. You know, there's a lot of dope white boy engineers out there. You know what I'm saying? Whether they do country, you know, whether they do R&B or rock and roll, like I said.
Remind
you know,
me of, when you said, you know, a different race, you know, it kind of takes me back to, I think his name is Steve Sola or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Infamous Mobb Deep. You know, the engineer they was using. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Royce even said it on the interview. He flew his engineer up from Nashville, you know, to do his project on the Allegory or whatever. You know what I'm saying? To come up to Heaven Studio. So, you know, that tells you right there, you know, that, you know, some of these engineers don't even have to be on your home turf or whatever. It's all about, you know, having that ear, especially if you want to get radio play, some of the, you know, the highs, you know, in using different speakers to really give the full detail on some of the choruses and all of that, the ins and outs, you know. That all plays a role. That's what's going to get you heard, you know. So pay attention to that. But, you know, yeah, on your next project, really, you know, search for a different engineer. Like I said, I'm not sure if you do it yourself or you got somebody doing it, but, you know, a different ear is definitely, you know, it's always a good way to go, you know what I'm saying, to experiment, you know. But overall, you know, I'll say, you know, on the unsigned level, you know, which, you know, a 5 is always great on unsigned from the KRUZE review. I give you about, you know, maybe a 3.1, because there's always room to grow to reach that 5. What you say, bro?
Yeah, I'll give them probably 3.4, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
Yeah.
You know, pick the Mad Libs up too. You know, because you sound like you got a good voice. You know, and that needs to be accentuated, you know, a lot more too. So pick those up on the next project as well. But, you know, nevertheless, we appreciate your entry. You know what I'm saying? And you shooting one through, you know what I'm saying? On the real. You rocking with the freshest, the KRUZE review on 4 I Fly.
And TP.
Yeah, we up out of here, yo.
Yeah.
At ease.